Hello everyone, my name is Rose and I'm here to bring you the latest on the energies. I want to see what's going on this first week of October with the collective, especially star seeds, light workers, twin flames, and all those on the ascension path. And this is a general reading, so take what resonates for you. You will definitely know, you will feel it, and you will sense it. And so hope this is very helpful to you. And please subscribe to my channel if this indeed helps you. Okay, so the very first thing that I'm getting here is there's been an ending and something that was very, very monumental. Actually, it was a major ending in a cycle. And this is more of a, I would say, karmic cycle, because this is something that was not easy to do. It was not it was not a really great time, but nonetheless, it's now over. So this is a coming into a brand new beginning, recognizing that it is a true union of the self. The self has stopped running and chasing from itself. And this is a true indication that balance is coming about, not just from the interior, but also from the external, because everything on the external mirrors the internal. And this is indeed what has happened. So this is a time to actually of celebration, of really doing, appreciating yourself and celebrating yourself for having done the hard work. The hard work is behind you. Moving forward is a lot lighter. It's a lot more in balance. And there's a lot of gifts that are coming as a result of this. And this is for everyone involved. Everyone in your circle reaps the benefits of your own divinity and your own nature, because having done the work, it increases your vibration and the vibration of the collective. So this is something that you should be very, very happy to have achieved at this point in time. It's like I said, it's monumental, and it's really a blessing in disguise to have had this go through your energy, because you will reap the benefits and the rewards for all of your hard work. So this is a very, very beautiful thing to have happened. And so moving forward, we see the Chariot and the Three of Summer. So there's going to be a lot of things moving in the right direction for you now. It looks like there's going to be really, really happy times ahead. Moving forward is where you're at right now. You've laid down the foundation, you've set the groundwork, and now it's really about gaining the sense of accomplishment within yourself. And this comes from deep, deep within. It's nothing surface level. It's nothing that that happened on the external that affected the internal. It all has to do with the inner work. So blessings, I'm seeing blessings. I'm seeing happy times ahead, generating more of what you truly want and desire. This is about manifestation and having your dreams come true, because you're moving towards them and they're actually moving towards you. So it's a divine union from within. This had to happen as a result of that inner work that needed to happen. Amidst all appearances, it was for a reason, and it was for a higher purpose. And this will generate more energy within your being for years and years to come. It is just something very, very monumental that has just happened. So I'm getting a lot of positivity and around this energy right now. Wow, I'm even feeling like I'm elated and excited for what's to come, because even though it's still the unknown, but the unknown looks far more superior and better than what looking back was like. For a long, long time, we kept looking back to the past to find our way forward. But now we've stopped that. Now we're just looking forward, and with anticipation and excitement already. I can already feel these energies just amplify within themselves, and it's very, very, very beautiful and encouraging. So the other thing I'm getting here is true wonder. This is generating a truer sense of self out in the world. This is the authentic self. This is your genuine self. This is who you came to experience. And it is as a result of having let go of the old you. The old you has been shed. The layers that were surrounding the other bodies, which were the mental, the spiritual, the emotional, and the ethereal, all of those bodies have now been cleared and cleansed enough to where this is a brand new reality in consciousness, in your consciousness. It first starts with you. It couldn't have happened in the collective consciousness had it not happened in the personal consciousness first. So this is a really, really powerful time for you to be in these higher energies and feel that they're here, and that they embrace you as much as you've really wanted them to hurry up and get here already. It's long overdue, but this is the time of brand new beginnings, as the old endings have already laid down their those shields. I can see a shield, you dropping that shield of protection that had guarded you, your heart, and who you were. All of that has come down. The walls have come down, and what is shining through is the beautiful rays of light of your inner being and your inner truth. Because you have everything that it takes for you to be that powerful essence and being of your divine nature that you came here to be and experience. So much love, so much more truth, so much more power of creation. There is just all this new amplified energy that I'm just getting from this. It just feels so divine and so wonderful. It's a true sense of self that has come through to fulfill what it came here to do. And so it is very, very inspiring and aspiring to you and others and everyone else. So others are going to start feeling this about you. This is calling to you the exact people, places, and things that you are going to be almost like magnetizing to you. And this is also divine partnerships that are now taking place. And the reason why I'm getting this Emperor here is because this is the manifestation of both the male and the female aspects coming together as one, because I see both the heart here and the world. And this is the truth of union having come together, where the mind and heart have fully come into union to move forward together, no longer being afraid of each other or even of oneself's shadow parts, because the shadow parts have now been accepted, integrated, and fully energized and blessed in a higher way, that it is so much more powerful together than it is being feeling alone or feeling not, feeling in separation, feeling like you are not a part of the whole. And this is a time for true union of yourself, first of all, but union now of not just yourself, but of others. and recognizing each other and seeing each other for the beauty that each holds. And it's almost like being childlike all over again. Those feelings when everything was possible, and nothing was hidden. There was no shadows. There was no feeling of powerlessness or any of that. It's just much more anticipation and excitement as to what the possibilities of life are, and of seeing its power. The male energy does carry the action aspect so much more so than the female, but because the male aspect is showing up in this in these two cards, is because this is about moving yourself and your energy forward and really amplifying it with all of the light and all of the I'm seeing a lot of gold and a lot of red, which really brings through the passion and the value, knowing your true value and feeling like you have conquered and able to really manifest those inner desires of both the heart and using the mind, even if it is the egoic mind, to move forward in the much more beneficial ways for the highest good of all. Okay, so very, very beautiful touch there as to what is happening. So here in this, where before we got the male aspect and the children, now we're getting the female aspect and the divine union. And this is representing that it is here to stay. It is making a commitment to oneself, moving forward in a true partnership so that you could speak your truth and have your truth be known in the world. There's a lot of insights. The female aspect has the divine wisdom, and the nurturing and the caring for all. And it is no longer afraid to show her love. She is no longer afraid to show her love and to be who she is, because she's already gone through so much that it's worth more to her to be who she is than to lose part of her and be afraid to not show her true colors, her true divine self, her true love. Her true love is here. Her true love is, first of all, the love of self, and it represents itself in the world as true divine love. So this is embodying all of the divine aspects of coming into fulfillment. So very, very beautiful, beautiful. I get the two, the high priestess has the two, meaning to become one, as this time is very reticent of what is to come. More forgiveness, more love, more resolutions, and more trust in your other half. Your other half being, first of all, you, and then the other half showing itself up as the other aspect of you in this earthly external experience. So very, very beautiful. The other thing we're being shown here is the ego and strength. And what this is representing, what I'm getting here from this, is that the ego, it had been put into the back seat. It had already taken a back seat to the heart. But this is really an indication that it already has given way to the higher strength, to the higher self. The higher self is the all that is. The all that is has now encompassed this time, and it embraces the ego. So the ego is not left out. There's no feeling of, of releasing the ego. The ego still has a job to do. It is not its main job as it was in the past, in the old patriarchal way of living, because as we have now left the Piscean age and now have embraced and come into this new Aquarian age, this makes it so that it is more beneficial for the whole rather than just the one, the self, the one self that was really fighting for its life for a while there. And this is an indication that the light has met the dark, that the higher mind has met the lower mind, and it is moving forward in the higher abilities, in higher ways, in higher forms, so that one knows the job of the other, so that one can give way to what used to work, to what truly does work. And so, again, growing in strength, growing in power, and growing in a such a dynamic way, because I'm just getting so much excitement and strength from all of this reading that is now manifesting its way forward. There was, we got the Chariot, and because to indicate to us that the old is gone and the new is now moving forward. And the other thing I'm being shown here is exercise to increase your energy manifestation abilities, and also have courage to ask for and accept help. This is the external world coming into your present moment. And notice how all of a sudden the colors change from one form into another. These pastel colors that are coming in are filled with magic, are filled with, I would say, like angel dust and fairy dust. This is giving us the indication that energy is moving, it's increasing. The reason why they indicate that exercise increases your energy is because the energy is moving through much more rapidly. And as we form partnerships with others, others will also acknowledge that there's strength in numbers, that there's power in numbers, and this can no longer be denied. We're going from the self to self, we're going from the service to self to service to others, and this is so that everyone gets what they need, so that it could be very beneficial for all involved. And moving forward, this is just the highest way to experience yourself. So as you let go some of these old vows that you have made to throughout time, throughout all the other dimensions, throughout some of your contracts, this is now moving from the old vows and contracts into loving thyself. And when you love yourself completely, embrace the true divine nature of your being, recognizing that you are the creator being, that then you no longer have a need to succumb to the lower energies, which are these energies of poverty, these energies of limitation, lack and limitation. These are going to start unlocking in so many ways. It's almost as if it's going to be a domino effect, because as two become one, it really makes it so that you stand stronger together. And this is releasing you from the unconscious life that you've had throughout many, many lifetimes. And this is so that everyone can move through this time much more swiftly and easily. And this here, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. This is magnetizing to you what is more in line with your highest and best good. This is releasing the energies of the old, and this is embracing the energies of the new. It's all about new earth. We have landed on new earth. And I want to repeat that again so that it can be felt and sensed by all of your energetic bodies to recognize and take in these light codes that are available to you for moving forward in the best possible way for yourself. You know, it doesn't surprise me that this is love here. This is true love embodying itself as you. This is coming to this knowing and awareness that nothing else beats love. Love is the highest energy of all, and it is here to make itself known, manifested in your highest and best possible way through life at this time now. Okay, so very, very beautiful. The other thing that is here for you is keep an open mind, and you deserve love. Love is the theme now, moving forward, expanding your horizons, going to places that you never thought you would be able to go to. And this is because consciousness has now expanded, and everyone's going up to the next level of their evolution. This couldn't have happened without all of the work that one does individually. Everyone has added to the light, at least most people. And the community that I'm speaking to are mostly light workers, soul workers, and spiritual and ascension beings that are here to move this planet forward in through the love of the self, through the love of the laws of the universe and of harmony. So know that you are lovable. Know that you came here to experience this brand new time that we are moving into. And I see her shooting the arrow, meaning she's got targets to move forward. No more, there's no more confusion anymore. It's like narrowing down the scope as to what you want to experience so that you feel much more centered within your own being, so that the ground beneath you is no longer shaky. This is really setting the standing up for your truth, standing up for what you believe, and all the other angels that are around you are just really like giving you this praise, this love, this energy to move forward. And she's looking towards the future as if all that was is no longer even available to what is becoming. This is a very, very beautiful time that we are coming into. And it is from all of the work that one has done individually in order to move not only yourself forward, but also the general collective. Everyone is waking up at this time. And what we're going to be seeing in the near future is much more patience, much more humility, much more trust, much more openness, transparency. And yes, some of the old is still crumbling and coming down, but one now recognizes the possibilities of what is in front of us, and that old stuff is just playing itself out until it fully collapses on itself. That is why there's so much energy in this reading. All of the beautiful aspects that I could have even envisioned are before us at this time. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. I bless you, and I thank you for being here today. And please subscribe to my channel if you would like a reading. I will have some information down below as to how you can get in contact with me. Okay, so love and blessings to you all. Namaste.